Hello, my name is Meghna and I'm currently a 9th grader, and today we're going to be covering greatest and least product. Now you might be thinking, what a vague topic. Well, specifically within the greatest and least product, we're going to be covering how to create that product using the digits given. So say I gave you the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and I wanted the least product when pairing up two numbers, meaning when you're multiplying two numbers, two two-digit numbers, I want the smallest possible product. So how would we do this? Well, there are two methods. First method, just plug in a bunch of numbers and keep trying. So we could do 12 times 34, which gives us 408. We can do 14 times 23, which gives us 322, so we know that it's getting smaller. We could try 13 times 24, which is 312. This seems to be the smallest number yet, so this would be our product. But imagine if you had to try more possible scenarios than these three, or even these three. These take quite some time to multiply out. So instead, there's again a trick. Now, to do this trick, first step you need to do is if the numbers and the digits are not already given from least to greatest, order them from least to greatest. So, since they already are from least to greatest, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, pair them up with these four letters, A, B, C, and D. So, the smallest number will be A, the next will be B, C, and then D. Now, to get the least product, the formula is AC times BD. AC means 13, right, times BD, which is 24. And as we saw earlier, that gives us the product of 312. This is the smallest product that you can get from these four digits using this trick. So make sure to remember this and associate it with this. Make sure to remember this formula because that is how you get the least product given four numbers, or digits, I should say. Now let's try this. Say I gave you the numbers 7, 2, 3, 1. What is the first step? First step is ordering it from smallest to greatest. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 7. And keep in mind we're doing the smallest product or the least product. Now, we associate each of these numbers with a letter. So we have A, B, C, and D. Now we have AC times BD is our formula for the least product. Now AC is 13, BD is 27. Now if we multiply that out, we should get 351. Okay? So far so good. Now we're going to try one last problem before we move on to the next topic. So if we want the least product given, this has already been ordered for you. So we're going to have 2, 3, 5, 9, A, B, C, D. Now, if you forget that it should be least to greatest, remember the order of the letters, A, B, C, D. We know that A is the first letter, so it's going to be with the smallest number, and D is the last of the four, so it's going to be with the largest. Now we have AC times BD, which is 25 times 39. So that gives us 875. and that is their smallest possible product given these 4 digits. Okay, so now that we have the least product covered, now we're going to go to the greatest. So we're going to start with our original digits. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. Given these numbers, again, we can do guess and check. So let's try it. 41 times 32, 42 times 31, 43 times 21, yada, yada, yada. So you can keep trying and keep going and try to multiply and see which one's the greatest out of all of them. But that would take some time, and there's an easier way, so why not? This method is a little tricky to follow in the very beginning, so pay close attention because it could be really helpful once you get the hang of it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the 4 right here. We're going to put the greatest number right here, okay, anywhere on the paper, 4. Now put the next number, the next greatest number, 3, right underneath it. Now, take the next greatest number, put it right beside, and then finally take the smallest number and put it right up here. So the direction that this goes is, it starts right here, and then it goes down, across, and up. Okay, from greatest to least. And it's nice to map it out like this. If you have this in your notes, it could be very helpful when you're trying to remember how to obtain the greatest product. So let's use this. So we put the 4, 3, 2, 1. We started at 4, we went to 3, then 2, then 1. So it follows our direction. Now, these are our 2-digit numbers. So we have 41 times 32. And that gives us our greatest possible product, so which is 1,312. Now let's try it again with another set of numbers. So we have 7259. The easiest way that I would do is first order them from least to greatest or greatest to least. Just keep them in an ordered fashion so it makes it easier when you're doing the little mapping part. So 2, 5, 7, 9. I did it from least to greatest. You can also do it from greatest to least. It doesn't really matter. This just helps us stay organized. So our first step is to start out with the greatest number. So we have 9. Then we go to our second greatest, which is 7. Finally, we go to our third greatest number, which is 5. And then we go to 2. So these are our 2-digit numbers right here. So we have 92 times 75, which is 7,900. Okay, so far so good. The good thing with the greatest product is that you can always add more digits. So unlike the least product, which only works with 4 digits, that method only works given 4 digits. This method works given any number of digits, as long as you continue to follow the map. So say I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gave you 6 numbers. So this is the map that it looks like for more than 4 digits. So you start here, you go down, across, up. Then you go down, up, down, up. So what I mean by this is we start at 6, we go to 5, 4, 3. Now we put the 2 right next to the 4, 1. So the only one that goes greatest to least is the first set. Then everything else goes greatest to least, greatest to least. So again, what I'm saying is you have to do it a few times to get a hang of which order that you place the numbers. But these are our 3-digit numbers, and you would multiply them. So you do 631 times 542 to get your greatest possible product. And I would multiply it, but it's not really necessary. The concept is what matters. Now say I give you 5 digits. So we start with 5. We have a 4 here, 3, 2. Now the 1 again goes here, but we have nothing else here, right here. So what do? Nothing. We just multiply it as we see it. And you would get your greatest possible product. So I hope this video helps you in finding the greatest and least possible product, and thank you for watching.